Alrighty. Welcome everybody to the Hunter Red Star stream. We are not. I haven't got the game launched yet, because I want to show you what happens when you launch it. Let's get this figured out. That should be good. All changes saved. You got people in here? Alright, hello Zaya. Now, get this open. Now I'm just going to open up Hotline Mammy, and now you get to see the magic of what Lego's done. Look at that. Rob, you at 1K boy? Yep, that is going. I'm sure I'm going to get asked this a lot. Is about the 1,000 subscriber live stream. That's gonna be Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern time, EST. So first come, first serve. You tell me what level, I'll find it, I'll play it. I won't promise I'll finish it, but I'll play them, and we'll do that for as long as we can. And Lego's going to be joining me in the chat. We couldn't get voice to work very well. Voice was fucked up, so he's just going to be real active in the chat. I'm going to try to make him a moderator. Again, just click user and timeout, add his moderator. Yeah. So once Lego joins, we'll get this started. Hunter Red Stat. Did I spell it wrong? No. Yep. Alright. So Red Star is amazing, and I'm so excited. Yes, this is gonna be fun. This is the, without a doubt, most well-crafted campaign in terms of visuals that I've ever seen. I mean, the kid has put a lot of effort into it, and yep, there he is. There we go. Here we go. He has put so much effort into just every aspect of the visuals here. I wish I had him in voice chat. But the campaign, we'll go over it. We'll go over what I think of it. I love it, but there's things I would have done differently, and I think that the focus on visuals did impact gameplay a little bit. But we'll touch on it. When the one stage hits, we all talk in Russian. You know the stage? No Russian. So I think it's about time. So first, I'm gonna make sure I got the one that's brand new. The build that I was playing on is a little older. A couple things are different, but not too much. So first, I want you to look at all the beautiful covers that they've done. And everyone's going to agree that, without a doubt, this Victory is the best level. Because I made it, partly. Yep. I personally found the music section a little weird. Really? I thought that it was very tonally cohesive. There's a couple that he had to get at the last minute, because he put all this effort into fucking... put all this effort into getting it right and getting it approved by the mods. That's the what I'm looking at. In fairness, I did get turned by down. Yeah, so like we wanted Scattle to open up with Glory here, but that was changed. And Revan Goff, I love his music. I love his music, but he had to change it. So when he wrote the story with the music in his mind, not always the same. It's a shame, but you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, you'd say it was worth it. Yeah, it's really cool because you're able to talk to all these dudes and get them excited. I'm curious to how Carbo or any of them actually end up playing it. But yeah, let's get started. comrades. Now on to the manager. And there's so much detail in these cutscenes, all the little animations. I can't believe you got this shit to work, dude. Because so many don't want to do the animation. It drives me nuts. So, oh, I love it. Flank it along the shoreline. Don't engage until I give the order. Move out. There's Nikolai. Yeah, it's gonna get loud, isn't it? It's a bit loud for me too here. What am I doing? Oh boy, I could feel that input lag. Holy shit. This is gonna be fun. Alright, tell me... I wrote the guide for the time cards. Yep. Tell me if it's a fucking stuttering wreck for y'all, because it's slow for me. Let's see, do I have... I might have one of these apps opened here. Go down. You go down. You go down. So get it. I'm gonna get rid of that. So maybe that'll help. Which gun sound is your favorite? I like the shotgun and I like the M16. The M16 is clearly the ACR from Modern Warfare 2, and I've always loved the sound that gun makes. It didn't help too much. It's so packed with detail and shit, so we might just have to deal with this. Stuttering a little, it's laggy though. Oh no. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna move to the other room. You guys, give me 1 sec. Alright. Hopefully. Hey Rob, what software do you stream with? OBS, the free open broadcast system thing. It's probably not the best choice for quality, but that's what we're gonna roll with. So hopefully it's streaming a whole lot nicer now. Just let me know how it looks. Not a whole lot else I can remove from the programs besides deleting chat at this point. I don't want to delete chat. I love chat. I indirectly help the campaign too. Alright. See, that's what's nice about being in a community, is that everyone gets to add a little bit, and everyone's got their own little piece in this. It is fun playing this level at the, like, finally, after so long. I remember Lego coming to me when he only had 3 levels done, talking about level design. And it was funny, because I think they're 3 of the best designed levels in the game. At this point. They didn't change it too much. There was stuff on the next floor I remember having here. Yeah, that Hollywood Burns. Just fun. And it only the songs that play really fast are only played for Nikolai. He's just going in, wrecking everyone's shit, fucking them all up. Fuck. Okay, anything to add about this level? Most of you have already played this already, so hopefully you won't worry if I get into spoiler territory, if I talk about stuff that happens out of order. Glory was the first level, still one of my favorites ever made. Yeah, I'd say Glory's way up there in the list. Levels for this. This is a lot of fun, and it starts with the visuals, and it hits you, and it's that cross, like the Lego Mac is super detail, is with the, like the Dinaton fucking, like that Hawaii setting and the tiles and the brightness filter. Almost every level on this has a brightness filter. It's a good excuse to have because the brightness filter makes so many tiles look way nicer. Rob, you said Hawaii was way overdone. The Rooster File Centered. What do you feel that way with Red Star? It definitely beats Russia. Russia is not an exciting location to me, especially like oh, this is a wooden house where people do drugs in. Really, like the only, like all the levels in Red Star look really nice, but the only two that stand out to me is the hospital and that like final bad guy lair at the very end, because they actually have like really awesome like color schemes and whatnot. Where the rest of it is pretty like Russia dirty and snowy. Yeah, Red Star is 100% more brighter than Snowfall. Yeah, and so I think moving it to Hawaii is really good. Plus Lego. Plus he did so well with all the locations. But I will say, like, we've seen a hotel, we've seen an office, we've seen a lot of levels already. It helps that he's made them the best looking that they've ever looked before. Like, go back and play Stronghold after playing this level, and you're like, God damn, Dennis really just took that tan brick tile and just drew it. Lego gets a free pass. Well, if you're gonna do it this good, I mean, look at all those trees. You see all these trees moving? This is what's causing my computer to melt right now. This is your fault, Lego. Well, not like I go all out with an original locations the whole way through. Yeah, you get the cool science, but like I forget the word. Starts with a B. Botanist lab. I don't know. Oh, my ears just popped. Everything looks nice with the filters. Yes. So, one of my favorite things about level design, Lego Max, like this whole thing is the faces and just how much detail and just attention. Like every character has something notable about them. It's not just a bald dude with a blank look on his face. Like this random dude, I don't think this dude ever shows up again, but he's got a beard and he's got a missing tooth. He's got some character to him. This dude, he's got a weird shaped Tony face and an earring, and he's darker than everybody else. Overdone locations is why I want to make a library level. Yeah, like the trees used to be 3 times as dense. Holy shit. I think they look really nice right now. I think any worse it would have been like too much. And all the little characters salute. Look at that. All 4 of them do show up later on. Okay, they're not the characters. So good. You used every single face sprite, right? Like all like 90 something face sprite slots that you could, I believe he uses, because there is so much variation. Like so many little details, like characters having like clean shaven faces versus 5 o'clock shadows, them looking angry, them surprised, like just it's one of my favorite things about this campaign is the faces. I did use 95 or so. There were a lot left. Really, is there more than 100 faces? That's crazy. And the other another thing to just lot on this thing is the cutscenes and the way that, like, the cutscene worlds. It's not just the combat levels that he's poured endless amounts of detail to. It's also just the parts that you walk around in. Like, it really does help with world building. And I don't know how the fuck you made him push up that chair like that. It's beautiful. Counting jackets, masks, Sakura. Don't be pimping your shit, Lucrio, for the entire stream, please. Like, even these dudes die like a level from now, and they got cool neck tattoos and sunglasses and weird chin beards. The chair was an NPC, I think. I think if you slowed it down, it would probably look really rough, but like at correct speed, it really does look like you push that chair back. It's great. I love it. I keep forgetting to continue expanding on that one camp that appears later. He's getting the finger. Yeah. So one problem with it being a prequel, though, is like all the characters meet up and like fight in a war together, yet they never bring it up in Snowfall. I do think Red Star could have used a few more cutscene songs. Did you use all the music? I think it all fits. I was never like, oh god, this song again. Gavzik Bradva, which is why he has the tattoos. Yeah, I noticed he has the same tattoos as the dude with the sunglasses and mutton chops. Nicolay smokes weed. Yeah, so these dudes have names then. Gav, his name is Gav. Do they call him the name? I haven't been paying attention. Silly nickname aside, you've got to admire his skill, right? He defies his superiors, and he glorifies the violence like it's something to be proud of. It's disgusting. Salko and Gavrielkov. Alright. Soon enough, these will be Russian cards. Like we're gonna take over America and make you change the name of playing cards to Russian cards. Salko is named. Okay. Those are cool names. The hunter fights for the motherland. Puts his comrades before himself. Follow him on the path to peace. And it's funny because all that propaganda is like completely false once you get playing it. Oops. Must have clicked off the screen. Alright. Ah, Jesus. That could be a problem, actually. Maybe I should move this up a bit. Might actually have to make this whole thing smaller, because I don't want to be going to my taskbar the whole time. If it happens in game, I'll make it a size smaller. Looks like you got a lot from that hotel. Whatever's left's up for grabs. And he goes for neither of those weapons. That propaganda is based off the new Soviet man style. Yeah, like one thing that LEGO did for this campaign that is absurd is the heavy amount of research into Russia that he did. I'm glad that the last minute you added in those Thunderbolt things that I figured out on Notepad. really does annoy me that the walking sprite for the sniper rifle like doesn't exist. Like on the sprite sheet, does he have a walking cycle and they forgot to add it in? Ah, oh, fuck me. Okay, we're gonna have to make this smaller. What the fuck did I even do? I screwed everything up. Alright. Weird and small. Give me the. Sorry about this, guys. Which is why originally I was going to use all the weapons in headshot, which is why that was so early on. Yeah, I think it plays really good with the sniper rifle, and there's another spot that you get to use all the weapons, so works out. Run headshot. Yes. Yeah, we can talk about it. So, I mean, I don't know why you'd be choosing this stream to Red Star play it yourself, or watch Blue's video. If you can't play it yourself, watch Blue's video. It's commentary-less. A lot of the deaths are edited out. You don't want this to be your first experience. This is complimentary. Essentially your fuck it. It's the first soldier level in the actual game. It's like I forget the name of it. The song's Delay. Ambush. It's called Ambush. Rob, can I talk about the nerve gas? Yes, you can talk about the nerve gas. Heavily on ambush. Yeah, you can definitely feel it. One thing, I feel like the sniper rifle was like a last thought that Dinaton really didn't give a shit about, because not only does it have a walking cycle, but the sniper rifle doesn't have penetrating shots. Like, once you hit somebody, the bullet, like, despawns. So, like, the Magnum has more stopping power than this thing, according to, Dinaton. And I think that's really a bad decision. It does insta-kill vets, though, with its own unique death, so that's cool. The sound effects are too loud and the music's not loud enough. I have really good music. He pulled out his knife and I told him to. Several other people were heavily discussing the research on the Novi Chalk. Like for at least 3 cutscenes. Yeah, the gas. What's really funny is that you've never played Black Ops 1 before, yet you used the same exact like inspiration for the gas plotline. I still prefer the Rooster Files OST. I'm glad. I'm glad that you like my Rooster Files OST. I actually think that was probably one of the better parts of that campaign is the soundtrack. I guess the best part of the campaign is the parts that I didn't make. I just curated. Oh shit, I had 7. And this goes out. I hate the fucking ammo thing. So here's the thing, and I feel like there's a reason no one's done this before. I have to be wrong, but you can spawn in the weapon table, like anytime you want. In fact, in this campaign later on, you see him use it in that really creative way where he spawns with knife only, and then like he goes down and he but you can put as many weapon tables down as you want, and they fully replenish your ammo the way I think ammo boxes should. So I wanted someone to do a campaign where like every floor has a weapon table, or 2 weapon tables, so you can be a lot more liberal with your ammo during a soldier level. Oh shit. I'm really glad you stuck with the dirt though, for the sand at night. It really fucking hurts. Goddamn. Little Rambo bandanas, I love it. Yeah, all the soldier designs in the American space. Yeah, I remember there's a couple like random ass soldiers standing around, and they look good. They probably weren't too hard to make. They're mostly just recolors of the Russian soldiers, which is fine. Although I'm sure knowing you went and did every single little armband individually. I can kind of see it here. I'm not surprised, but I am impressed. Headshot was also made very long, but went through silver. Hey, matching music to levels takes hours. Listening to music grab. Yeah. Oh, there's 2 more. Where's the ammo box? Is there ammo box? There it is. Like, the fact that it makes more sense to fire your weapon to waste all its ammo to reload instead of like I just, the soldier was such a poorly designed thing in my opinion. I mean, even, okay, you want the player to conserve their ammo, why is it more intelligent for the player to dump the rest of his mag so he can get a little bit more back in the ammo box? Like, why do you have to be out of ammo to replenish your ammo? Like, so many little things like that. It's why they're usually some of the least fun levels in the game to play, unless you have a shotgun. Flamethrower is fun, but easy as fuck. It's hilarious though the way they run around. Reminder that if you want to have experimental Soviet nerve gas in your campaign, you need to do big research into what it does. Absolutely. Oh, hey, you changed the Winnebago slightly to have bullet holes and shit in it. That's cute. Flamethrower is way too easy to be fun. I think you can have both, but it'd be difficult. What you have to do is like make a fucking hard-ass level. Ted helped me get the symptoms of the face right down, Jesus. Yeah, and they're like literally the ones from Black Ops 1 too. Like it's literally the same Russian nerve gas. Where your hands at, or I stab you. Yeah, even he has 2 faces dedicated to him, just so you can have the sweat. Beautiful. Was that Ash's surrender animation? Yeah, the bank tellers also have the same animation. Bam! Crack shot. The line about Edward knowing English used to be a bigger part of the story, but that got downplayed. I mean, it's fine. It's a good one bit of dialogue that why he's useful to the squad. Beautiful man bun. He's the one who designated to read through the Americans' records. Yeah, makes sense. Dear Lord, empower me to great courage. So these other recruits, they're all in different outfits. You got even little teeny dudes, which I thought was funny. You have like ladies. All Russian speaking English. Was that the same gas? I know that the Russians murdered a bunch of dudes in the UK, but I didn't realize it was the same gas. Joseph Pelvin. Pelvin. Such a for the superior army that is wrecking the Americans' asses. It is funny to me just how ragtag their camps can be. We get just got some drunk dude here and like child soldier. How do these targets shoot back? I don't know. It's too bad that you couldn't get the words to line up properly. I mean, I know it's impossible, but it is funny. Like you got this like font and it still does the goofy like wavy thing. Russian magic house. Yep. Now we're in his dreams. Wow. Uh-oh, I think that was my only gun. Art imitates life. The USR invented virtual reality in 1986. Yep. Actually, he's just doing it in his imagination. He looked like a nut in the training course, just going pow pow, pretending to execute soldiers, rip their spines out, tossing his gun at them. Like at first, I didn't really like the fact that he had lethal throws and there was like no way to figure it out, but I kind of changed my mind on that because I think I like the surprise that people get when they throw the weapon for their first time and it just straight out kills them. I think that's pretty a funny effect. If you die, you can see his costume off. Going upstairs. Oh, nice. That's a cute little effect instead of his hat, I guess. Oops. Joseph's first line is a prayer asking for courage in the training area, showing that he is both religious and a bit cowardly. In this establishing character moment. See guys, learn a little bit from this. I'm more impressed with the fact that you have fucking corners on the stairs. Ah, I lost the combo. Is that everybody? Oh, no. There we go. Joseph has passed. He is now a real soldier. It is funny, he's got this kid-like innocence, but he also can easily grow a beard. Oh, wait, no, I gotta show you this. So if you go up this way, see him beating the shit out of an American. Everyone's like cheering. Like, look at the little detail. He's got this Russian striped shirt and he's got fingerless gloves, and you can tell that it's a fingerless glove. I love it. This song plays so much. Yeah, but it's a good song. I absolutely want to pet Yosef on the head. Here's the first one. Loosen up a bit, kid. You look, you're about to piss yourself. Where are the others, Sergeant? What others? 1 man out of 10 candidates. So did they just fail the other ones? That's another Russian. They just got into a fight. Oh, okay. Looks like his head is about to get caved in though. Want to fight? Oh, there they are. That's where they're named. See, I would have never picked that up if you hadn't told me. Semyon. His American name is Simon, but his Russian name is Seaman. Semyon. It's too close to Seaman. So this is the best level in my opinion, gameplay wise. And I really like the way you did the ocean in this too. But I think because it's a docks and the docks are opened, you accidentally made it open as well, which made it a lot better than a lot of the closed shit. Ah! They just run through the garage doors, unfortunately. I could fix the garage thing. Yeah, I don't know how. Well, you could have tried to notepad the wall to have a door to the garage sprite. I'm sure there's things that you could have fixed. it was just placing a larger invisible object there. Fixian song ever. Like, if you ever listen to any of their other stuff, you're like, holy shit, this is very Fixians. Which is great, and they're super nice to match, which I like. Hey Rob, hello Wham, woo, oh no. Could you please include a JoJo reference? No, I will never. Also, you could possibly use softballs with the sprite idea of -1 with the garage door. Sorry, you'd have to fix the corners though. Yeah. I know I'm missing somebody. This happens too much in this campaign. It's me looking for the last idle guy. Oh no! Sweet. Did clear it. Alright. Try looking at the chat. Ah, Rambo. Wish I saw more of those dudes in the campaign. They're hilarious. He's got 2 pistols, bandana. They're ready for a fight. Although, military fat's based off Barnes. I feel like that's where you got the scarf from. Or whatever it's actually called. Essentially a scarf. The harbor is also named after a real cargo port in Molokai too. That's cool. Yeah, Daniels. Barnes Daniels. Whichever one's the badass. Mac, did I ever make you a moderator for chat? I think I forgot to do that. There you go. Now you got privileges. I don't know what. Yeah, we've had a mostly tame chat so far. Usually my chats don't get out of hand, and I appreciate that, you guys. Okay, yeah, look at that. Look how lined up that is. Oh, it looks cool. It looks so fucking cool. Don't abuse that power, Lego. With great power comes great responsibility. remember we played this earlier on stream. Shit. Do you remember that? But like before, yeah, you had all these off screens and it just like was like eye-watering hard. Not for the good reasons. It's like so many vehicles. It was so scary. Yeah, I based it off the dead ahead containers, beige, some white mixed in. Are you talking about like the interiors? Because mostly it's just because I think that looks cool. So, I don't know when you are playing the game Hotline Miami 2 for the first time, but playing the Russian war parts, and you're just obliterating Russians, and then, like, all out of the blue, the general is like, yeah, it sucks that we're gonna lose this war. Like, that was really surprising to me. Because everything that the game had led up to that point was us kicking ass. It didn't even occur to me that we were doing poorly. So, seeing it from the Russians' perspective, where they're mowing everyone down, makes so much more sense. Come on. Russians can never lose with the hunter on their side. Yep. There's Losif and Man Bun. Thanks for the help, guys. Thanks for helping me clear that out. I'm only getting B's. I better step up my game. I am, believe me when I say, suffering from fucking input lag. It happens every time I stream. I'm hoping to upgrade soon. So I need to show you guys my skills when it's not kicking my ass. I was expecting something louder, like these raids the hunter would go on. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's look, he's got the hair let down version, he's got the hair up version. It's crazy how many face sprites is in this. I'm good at this game, I swear. Shut up, Vasily. It's goddamn input lag. Come home soon, Seaman. Grigori and Janice. Janice is such a weird name. It's my mother's name, so it's weird when I see it in other places. It's an old-fashioned name. Now, maybe I was unobservant, but way back when I first played this, I'm pretty sure he still had his pupils, and so it was really confusing which was Dream Nikolai and which wasn't. Nikolai did have his pupils. Okay, yeah. So it was a lot smarter to do that because like you can instantly tell which one's real and which one's not. It's like, wait a second. Why does this dude come out of the tree line all of a sudden? What the fuck's wrong with this dude? Child of God against them was kind of violence. So what happened during that? That's one thing that always confused me. Mac, what happens during that? Where does he follow him? What happens? Unlike most campaigns, it takes the whole cast Hotline Miami 2 to give these characters slightly different details and expressions. I mean, there was some. There was like Smiling Jake, Sweaty Pardo, Angry Sun. But it's not clear. The Big Island. Botanical, that's the word. Research laboratory, I believe. I like how you put the Corey jacket like right here, because I am Corey, and I can roll. Shut up, man. Watch, I'm gonna roll now and I'm gonna survive. Actually, no, he's a fucking dodger. Corey with a personality. Personality roll. Yeah. One detail that LEGO added at the very end, if you noticed, is that these like Hawaii things that'll evolve over time as they become closer and closer to taking over the whole island. It's pretty impressive. The whole archipelago, I should say. streaming? Says I reconnected. The chat's not being spammed with F, so I'm gonna assume we're still streaming. I need that pipe. There you go. I'm surprised you don't fight in Pearl Harbor. Yeah, Mac. Why don't we fight in Pearl Harbor? Why don't we do a more successful land invasion of Pearl Harbor? Quagmire was one of the levels that got a massive visual overhaul, thanks to Rob's original review. Yeah, it was back in January. That was a different Red Star. Yeah, essentially think of Glory and take Glory's like visual design and give it to like way more maps. Like essentially Matt figured out, he's like, I like this color scheme, I like this art design. I'm gonna keep using it and using it and using it. And even though it looked good, it looked samey. And so if you showed me a level with like a room in a level and asked me which level it was from, I probably wouldn't have been able to tell you because all of them had like the same exact kind of floor designs. And so I was like, yo, change this shit up. And he did. He did a very good job of that. Because now this one's blue. Me roll away as I tried to execute. It never ends. Never fucking ends. I think I found some. This is one of my favorite face sprites. It's the dude with snot and tears coming out, and it's completely sideways. That's fucking brutal. Got like fucking fungus coming out of him. I guess those are boils. Oof, sorry. I hope it gets better. Bum bum bum. And there's the AK. There's not enough AKs in this game for a Russian campaign. I can think of a few levels, but not enough. Need more AKs. What vehicle does that replace, by the way? That the vehicle I just got in, is that just the game or the military jeep? Because I'm impressed that the doors close. Conscription, but okay. Bum bum bum. Got some implications, don't it? I noticed my tattoos. Aren't they sexy? It's the mark of Radva. If they're speaking in Russian, Mac, then why does he translate the word? I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, help us dumbass English speakers out. I like how Assassin's Creed would swap back and forth. Need to know basis. Belikov told me what this stream quality isn't improving. God damn it. I wonder if someone's home. It is getting late here. Gonna get closer to my router unless I fucking put my laptop on top of the shelf. It's super blocky. Use your imagination. Extra blocky. It's extra pixels. Phantom's such an evil motherfucker. Look at him. Look at these big creepy eyes. I like his design a lot. Ooh, the stream quality is great. Okay, Mac. It's your end. Oh ho ho. Busted. Yeah, you've played this a disgusting amount of times trying to optimize it. That was a drama. I'm very glad I wasn't part of that. Ah, the doors didn't open, Mac. 0 to 10. See, well, Lieutenant Ursakov doesn't know how to cooperate with his superiors. Boom, boom, boom. I genuinely don't want to play this campaign. No, you definitely should take a break, my dude. Take a long break. Go play Far Cry 5 or something. Do anything. Surprised you're even here. Gives me perfect time to pump up the play. What does that even mean, dude? Alright, it's time to go to the office. What does the little word on his head say, Mac? I didn't even realize this was him at first. Yosef. Finish the blink level, you know, the one I was shut up about. Yeah, finish it, dude. I can do it. Those are some cool tattoos! He just doesn't want to give a shit. These are prison tattoos, dumbass. Such an angry man. I'm probably gonna die a lot. This is the hardest level. Because this little motherfucker doesn't know how to follow me and through a level Mac level. Fucking hell. What's so important about this office, Lego? Do they ever mention that? Is there a reason that they're just shacked up in an office, still mostly intact? I just wanted to make it an office. Yeah, I didn't do a very good job defending it, other than some ammo pouches. They don't have any cannons, they don't have any tanks. I told you there's a lack of tanks in this campaign. There's more tanks. I like my tanks. There it is. Why is Punter able to punch people to death? Because he's a fucking beast. He's a big boy. Look at this. He doesn't even need a gun. Like, you follow me and shoot dudes, I'm too far away to punch. The rest of them want to punch. He's a fucking unit who eats his veggies every day. You need to live up to your title and punch everyone to show that absolute unit. I love it. Where's the urinal level in that? Also, why does one bathroom have disabled? Is there no disabled ladies? There we go. Ah! Only thing I wish DM had was some fat juggling like Rob's Mansion. Yeah. It's a bit more difficult having a follower with a gun, but yeah, I definitely, for one of my human being levels where you play as Tony, I definitely made it so like you had to punch your fat down, then deal with other people, and then get back to that fat. I guess fat juggling is a good way to put it. Don't pull a blue and psychopath the Evan level. Fuck. I won't. Ooh. And all the civilians died just trying to be at the ATM in this war zone. For whatever reason. Gas. This is the best cutscene. the music and the fucking, like, it makes you feel sad and then it makes you feel happy. I love it. Stuff in the fucking toilet. Rob, are you happy that you got 1K? Yeah, it's nice. Hoping that I can start making some money, get approved for advertisers. Although I imagine most of it will get demonetized or copyright claimed. But it'd be cool if I could pull in, you know, a couple bucks a month or something. But yeah, sad little Yosef is crying. This is too much for him. This took Puma Mart. I know what that's referencing, Mac. There you go. Take one guess what Nikolai's mask says for Hunter. Yeah. I don't know what Yosef's did, but he's vomited in the toilet. It's so sad. He's so crying. It's too much for him. I like your promo Mart though. That's great. And then later on it gets like funny and endearing. I'll show it to you. That's the Hunter, I know. Get back in a while. The city is ours at last. It says smoke because he's a smoker. Oh, that's it? Okay, fair enough. Thousand-yard stare. They're about to fucking torch these things. You can look at the Russian. Look at that. I just noticed that the dudes like with the flamethrowers are actually animated. That's amazing. Fucking glass shard breaking gets me every time. Yeah, it's a cool way to break it up. Consider the less hostile Americans caught in this excursion to be collateral. He's an evil bastard. But I will say that calling them less hostile Americans, not a good line. You two should look the other way. Found a map that points to a facility not far from here. From what I can tell, we haven't hit it yet. You guys gone. So yeah, it's funny that you call it a cartoon. Where did you say that? It's so cartoony, I love it. Yeah, it's funny because like it makes me think like Saturday Morning Bad Guys is what we're following because like they're clearly bad dudes. They're doing bad shit. But they got an air likability to it, and this is what really gets me. Tell me he deserted. Wait, maybe he's following the map. The music kicks in. You gotta be serious. I seem pretty mad. Now they're on to their next adventure. That's probably the best cutscene. It's an emotional roller coaster, Lego. It's a funny face. If you walked up, you could see Simon crying silently. Oh, I didn't notice that one. It's crawling with soldiers. Those don't look like our flag. Yeah, probably like glorious 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah, he's the most kid-like dude with a beard I've ever seen in my life. He's so innocent. Quit bragging, Foos. I can't grow anything. Can't grow any facial hair. Very little. This nasty little rat stash. Ah, I lost an elbow. Almost. What are you talking about, Rob? You've got a beautiful mustache going on. Yep. Yeah, that's true, that's real. That's my real mustache. Go brutal mode. Someone told me not to go brutal mode already. It's been a while since I went brutal mode, though. I didn't do it last playthrough. Oh, this dog's gonna fuck me up. It's pretty cool, though. It's a great little detail that he rips off his cross. Yeah. Okay. Damn. Fucking through it. Come on. I love the color use of these next voice. Yeah, it's really good the way he pulled that off. This was also very the same exact color scheme as Glory, and I was like, no, you gotta change that. You gotta fix that, Barsky. So I'm glad he did, because it really helped. Like, it was like, I remember him looking through color schemes and stuff. Goodbye, Cross. Now it's time to murder. Oh, it breaks the soldier cam. You can finally see what the void looks like. That's what the void looks like. Okay. Play music. He made this level initially. Yeah, he was probably looking at what your other levels were containing of. I didn't want to go too far off of it. But I am of the opinion that each level should be very distinct from one another, visually and gameplay-wise. Void in a Mac campaign? It's more likely than you think. Fuck, I need a bat. These guys all got knives. Oh, there's a bat on that shelf. Isn't there? No, maybe it was just like that. Lucky! I guess Atheist shouldn't cross him. That's a good one, Foos. I always want to go through that thinking it's a door. I think that's what I keep fucking up at. Also, this double barrel, dude. Destroy my ass. Get fucked. Come on. Missed the fucking barrel. Check out the logo at the front of the door, by the way. The 101.3 FM. KDFW. Oh, keyboard. Okay, yeah, that's the Dinaton band. Cute. Rob, what do you think about stealth and Hotline Miami? I don't think it's the worst thing ever. It'd be I'm excited for Danny's version of it, where like you can punch dudes and it's a lot more mechanically deeper. The stealth in this one, I mean, it's nice that you can't make it more than one floor, because I think you one more floor and I would have gotten a little bit better with it. But it's not bad. Plus, it's like the biggest problem with Trauma was like it took forever to figure out like what's okay. How do I keep these dudes from annoying me or from noticing me? Like you had to wait for him to like open the book back up and all this other shit. Plus the movement penalty, which was gay, where like if you move too much, your fucking screen starts screaming at you and you hold still. Like without that movement penalty, Trauma I don't think would have had a third of the complaints that it got. It was funny, and there's a blog post they make where they're like, we'll never have a stealth level in our games ever again. Because like it was consistently shat on. And I think it's an okay change of pace, it was just not executed well. So many windows. Fucking. This input lag is making this level an ass and a half to deal with. Fucking, you're so sluggish. You're so sluggish, cunt. Alright. These windows, blame him. Yeah, you're gonna put everything on him. It's your level at the end of the day, Lego. I've never had this much trouble on this level before, though. Like this spot right here fucks with me, but I like it because like you can get him to shoot the thing. I just think that he used too many enemies with knives. The fact that Evan can't use knives is dumb to me. Like, I get that they're a lot more lethal than a bat, maybe. I mean, if you hit someone in the head with a bat, you're really gonna fuck this shit up. But I don't know, you could have done something with that knife, or at least disarm the knife, like fucking bent it. Did fucking anything besides ignoring them. Because that section right there is so difficult because of the dodger, and I'm running out of. There's like 4 knife dudes right there, so I'm running out of melee weapons. Yeah, he definitely. I don't want to say this is bad level design at all. I think it's pretty good. I am. It just. It's so weird the way like the keyboard inputs are slightly off. I hate it. Despise it. I'm thinking maybe I should just like make the windows smaller. If that would help fix it a bit. Fucking hit the punch over. I got the big old combo. Evan is very sensitive to gore and can't stand to see it. Yeah, he doesn't want to see it. Don't show that shit to him. Make him faint. Faint to the sight of blood. Do you think, Coffee, do you think that Evan and Yosef, since he's an Orthodox Christian, do you think he's allowed to listen to Carpenter Brett and Perturbator? If you don't know, someone made a fucking post in the Steam forum asking if it's okay to listen to their music while being like an Orthodox Christian. And it's like, oh boy, you're like, they're not actually Satanists. It's just like the aesthetic they're going for the music. But also, it's just like you gotta know that you're asking to get your ass raped on the internet, asking such a naive question. Ned Flanders replaces Evan. That actually wouldn't be a terrible idea. Ah! Thank God for that computer. I'd be fucked. Right. Oh, you did add the arrow. That's smart. Can I open the door yet? Nope. Okay, good. That's good level design. Yeah, place that pistol down. I'm gonna get that disarm animation. Alright, actually, there we go. It didn't take me as long. So angry. He hates that kid. Really not making the best impression for your hero there, bud. See, dude, that Dropbox. What's the matter? Lego? Haven't played this whole campaign yet because the damn music mod link won't work when I try to download it. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. And I don't think anyone's ever done this angle with an Evan level, where everyone is still alive and kicking, for the most part. He might be dead. He's not moving. But, yeah, it was all for nothing. They fucking murk everybody here. This is also really cute, the way he used a notepad and everything to get him to follow. I had the same idea with Hammer and George for Human Being, but you act on it faster than me. Russians take no prisoners. Yep. Follow me, Simon. got such complex cutscenes. Love that cutscene as well. I mean, it's smart. Like, these aren't the same characters that I was playing as here. Like, you could tell, like, he moved the camera down. So, like, now you have control, or he has total control over Simon's actions, too. Like, smart. You're a smart cookie when it comes to these. Oh, I bet it was. I bet it was one of the hardest. So, I want to ask the chat if they know what that is, and they understand why the general was there. Do you know what that's talking about? Like what it's connected to? Because I totally missed it my first playthrough, like I had to explain it to me. So, yeah, because, like, we'll see it, When it comes to it, I'll point to it. I'm interested if I was the only one who didn't miss it, or did miss it. Zooming through. This guy's fucked. This dude's fucked. This is the guy that who kills himself in Casualties. Very good. Yes. Because it was all off screen though, I didn't catch it. Hunt down those capitalist pigs. Show them no mercy. Do it for me. Gay. How'd you make it so he enters the helicopter? Because it's not a vehicle. You just is it just too bright? Line them up really well. Ooh, I love this look. Fuck! The helicopter is 3 tiger bosses stacked on top of each other. Jesus. Yeah, Facility made the stealth. You did a very good job on the stealth level. It really works. And I like how each challenge is like that. Like first one's super easy, second one then this, and then like each fucking patrol that you have to dodge is harder than the last. Really well made. Damn it! That one always fucks with me though. I'm really bad at that one. See, I can't do that though. Lego, they're faster than me. I won't disappoint you, Hunter. Yeah, it wasn't really his doing to get his helicopter shot down though. Pilot's fault. There we go. Finally. Music seems like it was made for this. Yes, the music for this one is perfect. Love it. It wasn't even the original song, I don't think. Done really well. You've got to be kidding me. I don't have been keeping watch, but it's in parentheses because this is real English. Dirty comments. He looks tough. Haha, S rank. Nice. Out of the shower, eh? Can you tolerate this? This is the cutscene where they chat about the weather. Hooray! No survivors have radioed in. Sad faces. We're going that way? I have to. Yeah, there you go. That was that transition is pretty impressive. To get across this. So yeah, so this is like the fucking so the whole time, if they hadn't shut that helicopter down, we could have Nikki versus Nikolai. They would have fought in that thing. Could you imagine that boss fight? That would have been fun. Got anything yet? That boss fight really bad. Yep, maybe in the future once we get modding. I want an alternate history where the Russians, where this group of dudes fights with Nikki's group of dudes. That'd be fun. Waka waka. And in this universe, Nikki's very fast at fucking taking that thing. It's not like the rest of us. The mission takes hours. Not that long. It does take a while. So, off screen. Bang. Bang. Those capitalists cannot have it at any cost. I know what must be done. Oh boy. I'm sorry I'm yawning. It's not because of the campaign. I didn't get very good sleep. HEV facility is gone. He's like, yo, it was an accident, you taking down that entire thing. He's actually a badass. Bare hands, cracking open weapons. Every character is, I guess, technically. This is how Hotline Miami is set up. That sounds like it came from the tent, in my opinion. That's what I always assume, is someone else just offed themselves in the tent. But I guess it's supposed to be, like, from a distance. Oh, like, look, he pulled out a little radio. It's so detailed. Like, Jesus Christ, Lego. In that case, just in case, keep me covered. Went down to the armory. Whips out his knife. I love it. Private Powell found his way to Hawaii. Not quite. He's a lot better at killing things than Powell. This level was also made by Facility. Commentary. Yeah, it would be way better if you're doing voice. You gotta get that shit fixed, Lego. I think it's your internet, because I was hearing you just fine, and everyone else seems to not be having the buffering issues. I don't know, are you heading? Like, are you still at your college dorm? I think it might be it. Oh, the college usually has good internet. I don't know. I like how I got the show. Yeah. I like how I got the soldiers to use shotguns and rifles. Yeah, is that the that fucking trick? What's it called? A notepad trick. And they already have rifles, don't they? It's that notepad trick where you replace just the sprite, not the behavior. It's a good one for soldier levels. I'll tell you that. What should we choose? What should we choose? I haven't used the AK a whole lot in this game. In this one. Although there's kind of a reason behind it, but we'll go with it. I think I run this one okay. Let's do a flamethrower. So while this campaign is good looking, and like best looking I should say, one thing that I would like to see more of, especially with people of the talent that LEGO does, is to do more of custom sprites than relying on old stuff. Like, go and play this campaign and count how many of these gray file cabinets that he uses and whatnot. Like, there's a lot of filler I've seen a million times already. And now, like, okay, you made it the best campaign with a lot of custom assets, but like most assets aren't custom. Now I want to see something that's almost entirely total conversion. That is my desire. What's better, Snowfall or Red Star? Red Star by far. Red Star's in a cooler location, better story, better game play for the most part. I mean, the gameplay is almost identical to Snowfall, but I love it. So new assets is what you meant. I get you now. Right. It's mostly a boredom that I've seen them so many times. And I definitely know you can do it. And then like, and not everything has to be redone. It's like you don't need to do redux toilets or anything, but something it's like these locations utilize the assets in the game. I mean, it makes sense, but that's kind of what I'm aiming for with Human Being, and that's why levels take me like a month to make each. Where's that ammo box? Shit! No! So like an entirely new art style for some workshop content, something of the sort, or something that's just like fucking Berlin Blitz was kind of my goal, is to like change so much that it conveys a new setting that wouldn't be possible without mods. I think that's more feasible with smaller campaigns. RS is pushing the boundaries of there. No, you're right. Or with Red Star, would be it's already a fucking headache of amount of work. But that's why Berlin Blitz is only 2 levels. God damn it! This AK sucks. That's why no one ever uses the assault rifle during soldier levels. Like, they force you to unlock them in the main game, because otherwise this gun would never have gotten used. It will be, so like Brotherhood, well, it will be going back to Russia though. Give me some pointers of making it a more interesting setting. Less crack houses and like porous dirt, like smoke dens and whatnot, just like where fucking losers hang out. More like the final level. Like where the money is. I think cooler locations. You can do more stuff with them. We've gotten enough litter houses in the editor. We need cooler boss HQs. only 2 locations are strictly plot specific, a lumber mill and an office building. Rob's big list of level locations, see anything would fit. Yeah, the lumber mills definitely sounds interesting. And I guess you have to do an opposite. Like, that is something that you could do more assets with. Find, like, do new desks, like completely new desks, not just recolored desks. New chairs, just new style of chairs. Yeah, like there's some really cool office locations that you can see if you do some research. You know, it can be stupid opulent. Especially if it's like the Bravo. Like, that's why I like that final level so much. But this guy's only got a knife, okay. A level set in the space station. Library level. Yeah, you said that library level. Make a bunch new assets for, like, bookshelves. Like, use larger things than just the little bookshelves that we have right now. We'll just spam those teeny little ones that we have currently. That would mean, other than that, a library would be pretty interesting. You make it henchman and he spawns with the suppressor, so it's like a challenge to beat it without making any noise. See, did someone say space? CC3 coming, never boys. Don't say never! You're gonna finish that campaign eventually, Foos. You fucking farted out Bushido, which was like, it was literally like, it was Asian Snowfall. I mean, it was so well done. That's pretty much the same level of quality as Snowfall. Yet, you did it in like a month. Now it's a jacket level up. Okay. Bushido was fucking awesome. Yeah, Bushido was fucking awesome. I'll stream that one day when I don't have anything else to stream that I feel like streaming, because I don't think Blue ever did a video on it. He should have. It's worth it. There's a breath of fresh air. We're not too long from now. It's gonna have been a year old, which is crazy to think. So get that. You're asking gear, son. Take my copyright, Cop 3. Everyone wants to know how the trilogy ends for that. Damn it. It was 2 weeks actually. Yep. How the fuck did you do that in 2 weeks? There's so many assets. So many. I think it was also 9 levels. Like, you must have, like, I don't, like, first, were you on Adderall? How the fuck did you do that in 2 weeks? Yeah, really. Like, you had to be doing Adderall and all-nighters. Jesus Christ. You did a whole campaign in the time it takes me to do half a level of Human Nature. Yeah. Get put back on Adderall. I just sat and constantly worried. That's So, unfortunately for LEGO, the trick that we discovered of making it so you could have 2 or 3 or, you know, in theory, as many characters as you wanted in a single level. Unfortunately, we discovered that well into Red Star's development. So he wanted to include it, of course, because it's really cool, but it took some finagling. So that's why it's Corey and Soldier. And, I mean, they're both just dudes in brown outfits, so it's a little hard to tell. Still impressive. Still impressive, don't get me wrong. But it's not the fans all changing playstyles, where it's like, whoa. Like, constantly noob. It's probably why I ended up getting so burned out after it. I wouldn't be surprised, but that's crazy. 2 weeks. Same song restarts. What'd I tell you? Alright, I got it. What are you waiting for? I don't have a clear line of sight! You can see me, can't you? Take him down already. He got fucking fucked up. Keep in mind, a lot of the assets were basic recolors and stuff. It wasn't exactly difficult. Yeah. But still, cranking that many levels out. So that was Edward. So Edward got shot, like straight up shot by a sniper round, and he's not dead. And that brings into question some other things I want to talk to you about Lego off stream. Because he's been shot once now. I should be saving all that chat for when Rob streams it eventually, so I'll hush now. I mean, it's alright. But yeah, I definitely need to get around to streaming that since Blue won't do a video on it. He won't do a video on my most recent thing either, but fucking Don't Fear the Reaper. I don't know why he won't do it. It makes me sad. Edgy ghost character. I think this game did, or this campaign did dream levels really well. We'll see the dream level. It's really cool. Except for level design's a bit weird. Look at all your prayers going. Your surgeon took a bullet and I'm dead. Look, the fucking Lego, you notepadded in a bullet shell. Oh my gosh. You notepadded in a bullet shell. So great. Yeah, RS did ghost characters really well. The fact that it's consistent with the eyes, like, real smart. No, that was the player attacking? Really? Oh, so it was... You did the attack animation, then. Because I figured the reason you did that was because it wouldn't work. You had to have spawned in that rifle, though, right? Okay, whatever. Still cool. It's been years. Read it. I love dream levels. E-catch. A matchstick waiting for another strike. This is a really cool song too. Arise, mighty hunter. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, so this is, like, I've been constantly trying to think of a weapon to replace the glass shard with. Prison bottle, or not prison bottle, broken bottle makes a lot of sense. Broken bottle makes a lot of sense. I mean, I know we technically have that one already, but it's Jake exclusive or whatever goddamn reason. It's a really cool weapon idea. Mostly because, like, if you throw it, it's gone. So it's like, it can be really limiting. lateral. Oh shit. Yeah. Trying to get this one done out of you is tough. Remember, Dr. Wizard made a good portion of it. It looks really cool. Like, the dream level is really well done. The second floor, I think, could have been something more special, but the final bit just makes up for it so well. Boom! What's that say? Boom. A tree crying out this thing. I love that. Like I have no idea how I could use that explosion thing that Yoss figured out. But that was a good use of it. Just random exploding dude. Perfect. Dum dum. According to LEGO, this was an unintentional thing, but feel the blood flowing through and seeping between your fingers. Like, immediately I think of the song from the main game. And the sprite of him falling to his knees. Just dudes with the glowing eyes. Ah, it's so cool! How did you do it, LEGO? This little troublemaker sneaking out again. Ah, you're late, Basic. You're late! There's a cool correctional facility. The Americans' best hold on the city. Yeah, this is one of the downsides of Red Star, is how easy his prison escape is. Maybe throw your gun at them. I'm sure that'd be do just as well as in your head. Cute little reference there, LEGO. Schools for fools. There, Basic. Should have skipped so you could watch my stream. We have a problem. This master's fucking run me. No joke. Oh no. Like, I hope your grades are still good after this. I realize this was a big time sink. You better be focusing properly. Yeah, dearest comments. Fucking Van's eyes moving. God damn it! It's so cool! Well, you know what they say, C's get degrees, Lego, so if you're going B's, it's just fine. Wipe that pout off your face. Now we're gonna stroll into a prison. Did you add some difficulty to this, or did you end up saying fuck it because of the optimization? The one problem with this gun is I can't see my ammo count. Just kind of have to assume. I did add some difficulty, that's good. I got an idea for LM. What's LM? Replace an L gun with a crossbow. LM. Trying to think of what LM is. LMFAO. Is that Los Muertos? Yeah, that's your campaign, right? Okay. Yeah, that'd be a cool idea. Yas recently figured out that the nail gun can shoot over items that you normally can't shoot over, like the arcade machines. Does his cross still fly off? He doesn't have his cross anymore, does he? Symbolic of how he's putting through the hillside every time a coward in the face of the hunter's legacy. Oh, he wasn't really a coward though, because he fucking his way of running away was just kicking at 8 million asses in a radio tower. What was it like making a fat character into a skinny character like a... Like, I feel like this would have been fucking murder to properly line up. It's this last dude. I'm nervous. Yeah, satisfying. The batch crack was a bitch to animate. Yeah, I bet. With the little rotating zippers. Okay, can someone help me out here though? Where the fuck is this last? There he is! Is nothing like the real Kulani Correctional Facility. It's much like a traditional high security prison. Really, what's the Kulani one like? Is it a fucking nightmare? Fucking having to backtrack to find a Dodger. Don't you love that? No. Find a weapon to kill the Dodger. Looked boring, lots of outdoor areas. Yeah, I mean, not that this is the most exciting looking level either. But, you know, well detailed and stuff, but I mean, just toilets. Chair legs. U.S. business nightmares in general. Rape City. Oh, Jesus. Don't drop the soap, Rob. I'll do my best. We'll say I don't think the music fits. If he's supposed to be, this is him becoming the Hunter 2.0. It's a very progressive, slow song. I mean, it probably fits the gameplay better. But the events in the story. This song fits really well. I didn't even read that chat. I mean, it fits. It fits really well with the level and like the speed of it. Oh man, look at him. Half of him doesn't move. Holy shit. Their surprise faces are so funny to me. Thanks, Aaron. Wholesome happy Yosef. It's all up here from here, I promise. Hooray. So generous to give their prisoners more full bookshelves. Yeah. So happy! See you go talk. Let's go talk to Nikolai. There's our man. Make way, boys. Nikolai, how are you feeling? Nothing. I took that prison on for your sake. I wanted to do well by you. Nothing. Please, just say something. Yeah, get fucked. I don't give a shit about you, Yosef. Now, does anyone in the chat know where Yosef shows up in Snowfall? Yes, he is in Snowfall. Can you think where? Don't spoil it if Max told you. If you're in the Bean Court, you're not allowed to answer this question, I don't think. God, that cutscene there is so fucking heavy. Yeah, there's so much to it. Yeah, this is really cool too, the way this shows up. Way to go, Basic. Russian words are so funny. Lavreti Kamarov, associate of Popov Chemical. Popov Knopf. Industries, such an ugly capitalistic name. Listen, we tried getting some before Nikolai from the posters. The late general turned us down. The late general turned us down. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's the one that exploded. Your hands in the money. His ranks to go back up. Are you refusing this? I wish the Russian guards that block the way would just stare at you with a smug VIP guard face when you try to walk up to a restricted area. I love that little arrow that comes down. It's a smart little thing. It's built into the sprite. So smart. Just a bit of adventure. I decided to stay right. Small part of me is considered expanding it, filling with cutscenes and aspects. Like a little exegesis of silly. Is that what you want? Cutscene only level? Is this the new trend? Spook me. A232 newcomer AJ field test results. Do not allow contact with eyes, nose, mouth, or skin. Effects: cardiac, pulmonary arrest, blistering of exposed tissue, and excessive secretion of fluids throughout the body. Targets: experienced staff within 30 minutes of exposure. Testing to be I had to use the static here to stop the level from crashing. Oh, okay, I see what it is. I thought it was like an elevator transition. Here's Toothless Dude. What's his name, Lego? What's Toothless Dude's name? Nothing ugly left on this place. Eh? Just sand, sun, and alcohol. Let's live it up before we go back home. Grab a drink. It's upstairs. Tell him to take that stick at his ass, would you? He doesn't have a name. Vladimir Lucitooth. There you go. Fucking done. Don't have to give him a name anymore. Basic figured it out. What are you two doing? You're guests of honor at the celebration tonight. Edward and I are going back to Russia today. We just won the war. The Americans just didn't give up on their own, Yosef. Bum bum bum. Did his pupils get really teeny? This is a really cool animation of him flipping through. Clean shaven boy. Yeah. Fucked up those civilians, eh? Sad. Fucking Spec Ops the Line shit right there. He's got a little baby face now. Look at those shiny cheeks. Yeah. This also annoyed me how like he says he can't, and then I think the very next cutscene, ready to party now? Take the reception tonight. Like I don't think anything happens between this and now that makes him change his mind again. Yeah, see. It's hours like he thinks on it. Yeah. Oh, I would have just had him be like, okay, hold that plane for me, you know. I guess you were trying to come up with a way to get him to not hang out with Simon, but hang out with the other mafia. It works. It works. You weren't even celebrating the murder. So insolent, that man. And he calls himself a soldier. Absolutely disgraceful. And I can't say I'm going with them. It was a mistake coming here. I should have never left Kauai. With all due respect, sir, Nikolai, you can enjoy your victory celebrations without me. Fuck out of here, kid. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a go. Not on stream, but just play it by myself, MMR2. I'm excited about that. See what he's improved on. It's finally basking victory. Who do we have to honor for this? You! All our comrades in arms. The late, beloved general for sacrificing his life. But most of all, Nikolai Avilov. Bum, bum, bum. Nikolai, you and I are the strongest men in this room. Everyone else here held back by their moral superiority and the bureaucracy. I've wiped this city off the map, and your body count is in the triple digits. He's like, oh shit. I'm seeing shit now. You are the hunter. You strike. Nikolai's vegetables are about to kick in with his ability to explode a man's skull. You strike fear into your enemies' hearts. To stoke the flames of their army turns rough. You can kill a man with your bare hands, and he puts those American dogs on their knees where they belong. The war might be over, but you can still show the world your strength. Arise! Arise, mighty hunter! Fucking splat. I prefer the net crick. The original net crick, by the way. I know everyone likes the head crush, but I preferred when he fucking just Oh, did I just kill the toothless dude? Is that what that like, I forget what his name is. Vladimir lost a toothless in. Ted suggested I do the head smash. Yeah, I don't know. Like the head explosion's a bit small. I don't know. I thought the neck crick was like, fucking oh shit, like, but I mean it's probably just me. Now this is the best level in the game, hands down. You know why? Because I designed it. Just kidding. Not that much of an asshole. But yeah, I do want you to look at how different it plays. Plays a lot faster. Things are more open, and there's way more patrols. My biggest problem with Thematic's levels design is it's so static. You just killed Toothless, another guy. Okay, that's sad. Everyone has to die, I guess. He was my favorite character, Toothless. I'm super happy to play the Vigils. Yeah, I was the one who suggested the Honolulu Hail. It was originally the streets. Yeah, I think this level turned out pretty well. Proud of it. Proud of my boy. Plus, it's got the most intense song. Fucking, like you thought Glory song was intense? This shit. Same dude. Way harder. This streets one. Yeah. The human beings level in the streets, I learned that it's not a real viable location. Like, you kind of just have to cheat patrols and whatnot. You're not going to get square-shaped rooms or anything. It's going to be funky. And that's kind of how it was. And what you end up always doing is having the street in the center, and then, like, you have, like, buildings on the side. Great level, yeah, my boy. I'm curious, like, I would like to ask people what they found their most fun level was, without them, like, paying attention to who made what. See what they say. Because I feel like there's a noticeable difference in, like, speed on this level. victory was going to be street levels. Yeah, yeah, that's a good thing that you changed that. I take the opposite of the street. Everyone's getting dazed. There you go. I will definitely work on my levels on my last 2 campaigns. I am glad. Oh, someone's home. Give me 1 second, you guys. Alright. Hopefully I got the volume back to where it was supposed to be. Cool, sorry about that. Rob, wake up, you need to do the deal. Alright. The difficulty spike makes for a good climax, I admit. An epilogue was intended to be slower paced. Yeah, well, it's definitely slower paced. We're gonna play a fun game with epilogue called Count the Idols. And the static enemies. It gets cartoony eventually, because it's like what you do, and I want to talk to you, like how do you do your levels setup? Like, do you place almost all the furniture before you set down a single enemy? Because I feel like you focus so much heavily on the visuals, and like none of the level design. Don't get me wrong, none of the level design in this game is what I would call bad. Like, ooh, that is some bad level design. It's just slower, and it's like you can do more with it. I want some difficulty. And there was a post on Reddit kind of explaining what they felt recently about how levels take a lot more safe approaches. You know, there's nothing in this campaign makes you go like, holy shit, like fuck. That was tough. That was an experience right there. Like, remember the first time you played Dead Ahead? It's probably not a great memory, maybe not, but it was like no campaign really makes you go like, oh, jeez. And that's what I want to get more out of. These levels, this is like most campaigns never go above like Act 1 stuff from the main game. Brotherhood will be a new ending. Also, I do Walls Void generally. And enemies furniture about the same time. And Dead Ahead was a nightmare the first time. What is Shell Shock? Yeah, Shell Shock, and I've gone over it. Shell Shock is the first level to make me be like fuck. in the same way that a lot of Hotline Miami 2 levels did. Unfortunately, the one that makes me feel like the most is Demolition, and that's not one of my favorite levels. Even though the makes me like Demolition less than Shell Shock is the boring ass location. And the assets from that thing are like responsible for half the levels in the shop. Brown trash houses. Level design isn't my forte. I use RS with storytelling and sprites at the forefront of effort. I admit it comparatively. It's okay, and like you mastered them. Like I wouldn't be nitpicking the level design so much if everything else wasn't so well done. And I hope like you've been getting a lot of hate. Not a lot of hate, but you've gotten some like rude comments being like, the music didn't fit, and other like bullshit like that. And it's like I don't want to be coming across this way, me trying to like just come up with stuff for the sake of proving that this is perfect. I want to be like, okay, well this is great. Here's where to improve for the future. Here's where to continue going up. Because I mean, it'd be kind of depressing if you reached your zenith, you know, and like, okay, well there's nothing left I can improve on. I mean, some of Pseudofox levels made me say, oh god, what was that? Yeah, but not in the good way. They break so many fucking rules. I don't understand the music complaints. Yeah, no, all the music complaints are not valid at all. This is one of the best, like, curated soundtracks. Not only am I impressed that you kept it so well in line while also getting everyone's permission, but, like, all of it fits so tonally well. Maybe some people think that you overuse some cutscene songs, but I don't think that was a big issue. Cutscene songs aren't like a lot of those cutscenes you're supposed to focus on what's going on, so just playing a familiar song, it's just fine. Green Walls. My fav soundtrack is Snowfall, but that's just me. I struggle to remember a lot of Snowfall's music, so it's hard for me. Like, I remember Death Marches, this one, Glorious, the stealth level. Like, those are all, like, really distinguishable soundtrack choices, which is good. That's what you want. You don't want to be like, fuck, I don't remember I can't remember a single thing about that song while playing. It's just synthwave in the background of me killing folks. You don't want your levels just to have synthwave in the background while killing folks, for the most part. You want it to be an actual track. So you're going to run into reuses a lot. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm of the opinion that if you didn't download the music mod, eat shit. Like, you're gonna have whatever weird song that's gonna be playing at the time. So I don't care that there's not that many music cutscene tracks. Fucking, this is a sad cutscene, and it's gonna be playing Roller Mobster because you were too lazy to install the music mod. It's on you, my friend. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to get it fit as best as possible, but I'm not gonna waste too much time and thought on it. It'd be interesting trying this without the music mod, though. Let's see what doesn't. Fucking crack shot. They are so good with the revolver. The enemies, like the enemy AI in Hotline Miami, their best weapon is the revolver. They're fucking crack shots, snap aim. Like, assault rifle, they're a fucking fumbling moron. Shotgun, they hesitate like a bitch. Revolver, wow, fucking gunslinger. So one thing I want to point out in levels that I like to make, this will help for people trying to figure out how to have harder, more active and movement-based levels, is if you don't move, you're dead. If you stay static, you're gonna get yourself killed. And so, like, encourage the player to move. And so starting, like, giving as soon as they've spawned, they're under fire. It's one of the best ways to go about doing it. Fucking Dodger. It is a bad choice. I can't complain about the level design on this one like Dodger plays because I fucking put it there. Now, I noticed you changed a couple things. Double barrel pitch. Double barrel. Yeah, they're also really good for double barrel. Their fucking their hesitation time with the double barrel is almost non-existent as well. Level design changes, very minor, like fixing the lopsided last floor. Rob, what do you mean lopsided? I will admit, by the 4th floor, I was like, yeah, fuck it, it's not my campaign. You'll figure it out. Yeah, you definitely made the stairs easier. I got a bunch of dudes fucking bum rushing you on these stairs. And it's still, there are a lot of dudes coming for you. But I had it to where, like, you had to dodge a shotgun blast if you were gonna get off these stairs. Now, I like that. I like the idea that he's John Wicking on the stairs like a motherfucker. Yeah. But I get that you don't want it to be too ridiculous. Human being, you better pucker your asshole for Human Being 3, motherfucker. I'm gonna make that thing so hard at the later levels. It's gonna start out pretty reasonable, and that difficulty is gonna soar. It's gonna be beautiful. Compared to Fallout 4. Red Star is like the new Fallout 4. Every YouTuber can't resist not making a gameplay for it. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you, dude? It's the bestest. I also want you to take notice, like, I'm dying a lot more, and I made this level. I feel like it's a pretty testament to how much harder this thing is. Like, I'm dying a lot more at the start, too. Makes it a little less infuriating when you keep dying over and over and over again at the start. I feel like that's less frustrating than slowly working your way through the level, and then getting your, like, screwing up a weapon throw or something. We'll admit this lobby is a bit rough. You fixed it a bit by adding a couple more walls in there, but I just left it huge and open. I didn't know what else to do. They were stacked. I'm good at Hotline Miami 2. Shut up, Facility. I will ban you for 300 seconds. I can put you in timeout so fast. Don't let the Hawaiian government find out that you base this level off their actual Capitol building. you might get a plank style text message. And then dudes will show up at your door. Cats or dogs? Rob, dogs. Cats aren't even like a fucking question. But it's harder than hot and heavy. Rob, I'm shit at HM and I beat this level faster than you. Winky face. Almost done with it. The next level I'll probably die even more on. It's so frustrating to me. I always forget where all these idle dudes are just like camping out by a window or some shit. Like, as soon as I turn off the stream, like, you ever take off snow boots, like ski boots, and like you're like, holy crap, I can run miles. I'm so fast. My legs are so light. That's what turning off streaming feels like for me when I shut down OBS. It's like, holy moly. The world is heading faster. There we go. Blue beat this in under 2 minutes. No, he didn't. He edited it. You can hear the song skip. And I full comboed Blimp, just for the record. I ended up full comboing Blimp. Yeah, Blue cut out literally 30 plus minutes of footage of this level alone. Yeah. I want to see a KFG Red Star stream. I would like to see that. He figured it out. I wish he would do more videos, because he's so good at full comboing stuff. You did? I never noticed? Yeah! I got it way up there. That's why it took me so long. 'Cause eventually I was like, no, I can totally full combo this. Given enough time. I understand your superior's decision to turn us away from him. Good boy. I think his name's Makar. Really though, Rob, I'm gonna inundate you with level questions when I'm in Brotherhood. Please do. One thing that I do, and you might not do, is I don't even like fully finish the walls before I start setting down enemies. Like if I finish like half of like a section, add a couple of rooms, I'll add dudes. Like almost every single enemy placement in Tweak, Control P, Control P, Control P. You gotta test it, you gotta test it, you gotta test it. Snake face. Yeah, a lot happens in the next, like, it's about to time skip 2 years here. This dude breaks his nose, he gets a face tattoo. Huh, I guess you can full combat more than one round. Unless you've changed a bit. Anyone played the sequel of Make Me Real? Not yet. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it. This computer running mods while streaming, it's gonna be murder. And Kamarov gets his chin slashed open. Are those all narrative things, like in some of your fan fictions? Like, do we ever see this happen? Rob, can I test anything? Nah, I got it covered. I'm waiting on coffee to finish my Jackie May sprites so I can finally get around doing that. Also, I don't know if I'm fully gonna do this, but I had a epiphany about Human Being story, or Human Being 3's story earlier today at work. And now I'm gonna have to rewrite some script. Taught me something, alright. He gets his cigar. He's chomping on that cigar. I like this animation. MMR2 has given me a headache and actually made me nauseous. Yikes. Only wipe the tiles completely to retile it. That's good. How the hell can people make levels this quality? I don't know. Ask Lego. But my levels look like shit. It takes an eye. But I mean, the first Hunter is a good level. It's crazy. Lego was just naturally good at it. I don't get it, dude. Like, look how good that forest area goes. It's crazy. 15 months and no free time. Yeah, practice. Like, it's like, it's not only like that he's got a random assortment of trees and dirt and stuff. It's like perfectly spaced out and everything. Also, this transition's Russian, which I didn't realize. So does the loading screen. So we get that transition, and then we're gonna have this, and then we're gonna have, and I don't think the loading screen shows up anywhere else in the game because it's the Russian one. Yeah. So here's the thing. So I don't know if you're watching the Red Star stream, you'll notice he added that picture in during that update. It's practice, is what I'm saying. Having an eye. Yep. Just this level, yep. His little reflection in the glasses. Little Minecraft reflection. Guessing this is the only time you use this. Just this level, yep. So I'm guessing that, so that must change the... I didn't actually know this, because I think it's like the same exact thing repeated over and over again. Like multiple times in the main files. I gotta figure that out, because the way I have Human Being set up right now is it's in 3 acts with an epilogue and a prologue, and the 3 acts will each have their own custom transition, and then the epilogue and prologue will share theirs. That's the plan currently. So if I could also figure out how to change the other like transition screens to be different from each other. So past 2 years, Simon's gotten a lot better with guns. He can now execute with them. And he can shotgun flip. I'm flipping off a shotgun right now. Idles for days, oof. Yeah, it's the first. Yeah, just, and it'll be hard. I think this will be a challenge for you, Lucas, because how much detail you like to cram into your levels to get patrols working in a lot more spots, no overlapping patrols and whatnot. That's what I struggle with right now, is the cross between detail and patrols, because you have to have like. It'd be tough, and making the way I do it, where I put the enemies before I put items most of the time, it can be frustrating to like line up, like fill a room with stuff when you already have a patrol in there. Wimpy shotgun flip versus badass shotgun click. Yeah, I want to be the first person to animate a sprite that can drop kick dongs. That'd be pretty funny. Rob Salmon, like the fish. Yeah, the L is silent. I've unironically found Rob's wall method first better. See? I remember you were dying on that hill. You were dying on that hill for the longest time in the Discord. I'm so glad that you've come. this level look familiar to anybody? Rob Salmon. Detail is good. I always found the I always found that wooden table to sink right weird. I mean, you can have wood paneling on a little island like that. God. Okay, so you see how I just died right there? That happens to me a lot during this level because I just don't realize how many dudes are around it in a given time. I do like the way he holds the pistol. I wouldn't do it for one of my campaigns, but like with the sound, it just, I don't know, it feels more precise. It is cool. The last floor is pretty much it. Ah. Ooh, I got stuck there. It's the most pretty litter house of all time, but it's still a fucking litter house. This level is. That's why I wasn't too upset that it was being cut for the longest time. But I get that this litter house means a lot to you. Like, I don't think it was like like the opening levels for everything. And it's cool to have it come back. That's one of my favorite elements of the Hunter's storyline is like the reoccurring characters and like the different timelines and everything. A mix of a litter house and a litter office. Yeah. So almost every time I played, I spawned here and it sucked. Also, you see that skeleton right there? He had an enemy there, and so like there was literally no way to kill him. And like this door was locked, and I think these doors were like the point is there's like the only way to kill this dude is to like shoot through these 3 windows, and it drove me nuts. And after one time, I was like, where's the last enemy? And I go back, and I look through this window here, and he kills me. I was like, nope, he's got to go, Lego. You got to nuke him. So Lego nuked him. He's a little skeleton now. Pistol in close quarters is fun though because it's got a really low rate of fire. It like makes me feel like John Wick, like close quarters, fucking barrel stuffing people with his pistol. He was really the only level with the handgun that's not suppressed. Yes, I've heard every fish joke imaginable about my name already. I've had it for 20 years now. Global editor camera fucks with me every time. Are you talking about the soldier cam? Is not good. I mean, it can be okay. It definitely fits for this art style and whatnot. But the amount of problems it gives the player in terms of like optimization, and I like the void, man. I thought that was a cool aesthetic in the game that like the outdoors doesn't matter. That's the hill you won't wear me off of. But like the void is a cool aspect. Like a lot of video games have outdoor environments, but the Hotline Miami was cool. It's like literally the outside doesn't matter. It's like this is the house. It's the house you focus on, and it was cool. Like when you killed somebody, like it would flash. What the fuck? Okay, this is different. This is different. You changed this, dude. Anyways, this is because you can't used to come from here. I'm making predators because I miss the HM aesthetic so much. The void, I like it too. So, god damn, this should be. So there's an idol here. This is like one of the few patrols we have right there. Got an idol here. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I swear, Lego, you'd have idle fast if you could do it. 7, 8. Nine. Damn it! Like, why is he in this bathroom smoking? What challenge does he give? Like, what reason is for him to be there? Can we hit 10 idols in a single level? Or a single floor? Yep, there it is. Oh, Rob. There are fear on the next floor, if I recall correctly. Yeah, probably. Like, the reason I'm calling out this floor is because I notice it as one of the worst, like the worst offenders ever. Okay, so we counted this dude. So that's 10, 11, 12. Oh, this fucking gun. I do like how you move the spawn point though to like into the green room. Makes you have to be a lot more aloof. Whereas spawning on the stairs, I would just fire once and those two dudes would funnel out and I'd plug them both. Yeah, so 12 on this one floor. Normally I don't think highly of this floor. I think very low of this floor. There we go. standing still contest. Yeah, they're just playing a game of red light, green light. Guy would never say green light. They must be colorblind because Simon is red. I get it. Well, actually, they start moving when they see Simon. So it works. As soon as they see Simon, they finally move. But until then, they ain't moving their feet. So we did it. We beat Red Star. Now I just have to click. Piece of shit. Now he's got a cool gold tooth. I don't know, you might have answered this and I missed it, but does his broken nose and the chin slash and the face tattoo, have you written those in, or is it just some fun stuff that you have to show that 2 years have gone by? Shut up. I like how he's wearing the jacket that you're supposed to be wearing. Like Simon, like that's Simon's jacket. They're plot relevant, okay. Oh, so you don't actually have one for the nose guard. My boy. Good job. You can go. Okay, that's where Simon gets his jacket from. Okay, so he was like, hey, you must be cold. You take my jacket, good sir. There we go. Yeah, that trail of blood where the fat died chasing me. Semen? He's like, oh, life's boring after he just John Wicked his way through an entire trash house. Hubris and cocaine abuse. I doubt he even remembers the war. I feel like that dialogue's to explain away the lack of talking about the war in chapters. Glad I didn't go with that Russo-American color shit. Hubbub. Nonsense. I changed my mind. I realized I was leaving my man I trusted for something worthless glory. Worthless glory. I'm a steward now. Character art complete. Yeah, I did what I could. Yeah, I'm not blaming you there. I just think it's a cute line. Oh, C+. Hey, there's Peter. Mister, hey, that looks like scope glint. Must be Nikolai back. Rip stream, what happened? Really? You don't think it fits? I want someone to do a "This is your face on drugs" and like contrast the Hawaiian Makar with the snake face Makar. I love that little animation and putting the hood on. Yeah, I'm in this credits actually quite a few times. Boom, that's one. Two. Three. It's not Stranger to the Face of Love, that's true. Not quite Stranger to the Face of Love. Sorry. Still quite a few songs, it's impressive. And all music has been used by permission. Sound design. And 4. There we go. Nice. Good job, everybody. This has been fun. It was fun watching this. It was an experience, and I'm glad it's over and it's out and you're getting all the praise. It's already like on the top of everything on the workshop. You like in one day you got like 800 people to play it, so that's crazy. That's awesome. Like 800. Think of a room full of 800 people and they've all played your campaign. Like that's exciting. In one day. So I can't wait for the next one. We're gonna work on it. Now, tune in at Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern, and I will play the levels that you want me to play for the celebration of me getting 1K. It'll be exciting. Yep, so tune in then, and adios.